Hi everybody, June here from Red Daisy Crafts. We're going to think creatively today and we're going to play with the All the Best December 2023 Paper Pumpkin All the Best. So really excited to be back with you guys today, and I hope some of you will be able to join me. Otherwise, I'll just continue to move on. So yay, it's a new year and we have some exciting things happening in this time of year. We have a new catalog and we have celebrations. So we have the celebration catalog, and I don't know if you've seen it, but there's a lot of really cute stuff in here. So you should have gotten one of these in the mail if you've purchased with me in the last 12 months. If you didn't get a catalog and you would like one, feel free to reach out to me. There's a way to contact me in the description below. And then here is the mini catalog that started on January 4th, and so many beautiful things in here. But most of all, I wanted to tell you, like, the kits right here, they are going to come out 2 at a time each month, and so I'm super excited to be sharing those with you as well this year. So just a lot of fun stuff, a lot of beautiful things. I've got a bunch of things stacked up. Maybe I'll do a little unboxing in my business page later, and so just wanted to kind of make you aware of that. Hi everybody, thanks for joining. I appreciate you guys joining today and listening. We're going to have some fun after I just go over a few things. So I have a January host code set up, so I would love it if you wanted any of these lovely products that you would shop with me. So the host code for this month is right here, and it's also in the description below of this video. So I'm really excited to share with you the announcement about Paper Pumpkin that Stampin' Up! Is going to be sharing a quarter's worth of sneak peeks with us. So we got the sneak peeks for January, February, and March. And then you're also going to get every quarter the ability to get a die set that coordinates with the monthly paper pumpkins, and this one has the word love, which coordinates with the January paper pumpkin. Then there's a little daffodil here that coordinates with the February paper pumpkin, and then we have this greenery leaf here that's going to coordinate with the March paper pumpkin, and then we have also this tag label that's going to come in there. This is a really nice die set, and I have one here to show you. And so let's see. Oh wow, these are actually very nice size. So for example, where is my handy dandy ruler? Oh, it's hiding. It's hiding. So this label itself is about 1 1/8. The depth here is 1 1/8, and across is 2 1/2. That's good size. This leaf is 2 inches. The daffodil is a little, just like 2 1/8. And the word love, like the L itself, is like 1 3/4 tall. And then it's probably, let's see. Oh, I can, about 2 3/4 wide. So these are actually very good size. They're not teeny tiny, but they're perfect for the mini cut and emboss. If you don't have a cut and emboss, please ask me anything about that. But you would need a cut and emboss machine in order to use these dies. And so these are available in the Stampin' Up! Retail store. Currently, they're $12 for the dies, and they are available while supplies last for Paper Pumpkin subscribers only. You must be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber to get those. So just really quickly, here is the January set. It is lovely lavender. It is beautiful. It is really, really beautiful, and it coordinates with all the lavender products within our catalog, in the mini catalog. Let's see if I can find it really quickly, because I believe it's up here at the front. Let's see. So all these beautiful lavender products coordinate with that January Paper Pumpkin. So I'm super excited to see what we can come up with for the January Paper Pumpkin. And then, of course, we know now that the February Paper Pumpkin is going to be sweet springtime. And I see a little bunny over here and a little chick. So just giving us a little bit of a sneak preview of what's going to be in that box. And then March is March is the month that Stampin' Up! Always gives us a little surprise in our box. And so we usually get an additional stamp set in there. And so we're actually getting a picture of it right here, I think. And so this is just a little glimpse of what is to come in the March Paper Pumpkin. So for those of you who've been like not sure, on the fence, you know that you can pause your subscription if you choose to before the 10th of the month. And so you do have choices there, and that is so great. But I would love for you to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber, so that I could treat you with some special treats for being in my group. And it's just so fun. And I look forward to sharing great ideas with you, which we're about to dig into. First, we're going to unbox, and then I have at least one alternate. I know I haven't been here in a few weeks, and I literally think I could stay here for a couple of hours crafting with you guys, but we won't do that. So thanks for joining, and I hope you say hi. Tell me where you're joining from, and we will get to crafting here. So I'm going to get myself out of the picture, and I'm going to, no, that's not what I wanted. That's what I want. Okay, so I have played around with one kit, but this is my second one that I always get to work with for the month. And so here are the stamps. Let me see. I have a piece of paper here that I got. So for you to be able to see them, hopefully that's a good place. But they say, hello, friend. 1,000 good luck wishes. Wishing you all the best. And then we have a few of these little, oh gosh, can't think of what they're called. Just went out of my head. Is it a dandelion that I want to say? And then we have little tiny ones here. And so this is a full out dandelion, and then this one here. So many cute things. Hey Bonnie, thanks for joining. Glad you're here. Instead today, so just I kind of put these aside, and so I'll be using that. And so let's dig into this and get going. So let's just get this out of the way. And let's see what we got. I just love this kit. It's been so bright and cheerful, and I just know y'all are going to love it too. So, and I finally got in the mail, or email, I should say, out to my Paper Pumpkin subscribers, the exclusive tutorial for this kit. And so if you're would like that, you can subscribe with me, and you would get access to that as well. So let's see here what we got. So let's get this out of the way. We don't need any of that. All right, so here are the beautiful cards that are designed for this kit. There are 9 cards, so 3 different designs, and then we have an acetate box in here that will allow you to gift some of these cards to a friend or someone, or even make a gift, like a birthday gift of them. So we have some tear and tape. We have some beautiful balmy blue faceted gems. And if I can get my fingers to work this, I will get this opened up. And then we have some dimensionals, but these are really pretty. And they're clear backed, so they kind of change colors. You know, you can see here that they're balmy blue, but literally, if you put it over the yellow, they kind of change colors. Hey, Wanda, thanks for joining. It's good to have you here again. I missed all of you so much over the holidays. And then we have, I think this is funny, but we have 6 little glue dots. I'm not sure yet what those are for. I have not made the cards that this kit was designed for yet. This is one of the card bases right here. And why does my light seem bad? It seems kind of dark. Anyhow, hopefully you can see this okay. And these little foil, there's a little bit of gold foiling down here at the bottom. And then we have these are die cuts. There are 2 sheets of 2 labels. So you have 4. So you get 1 extra of that. Here is the second card base, and I am loving that they are on both sides. And this is kind of using that salt effect on the paper with, I think it's salt and bleach, a little bleach water. And so it kind of like pulls the coloring off, but the salt spreads it around. So that's really neat. Here are 2 more die cut sheets. There's 2 circles and then a banner. So let me just take these out so you can see, because it's hard to see. But 1 little banner and the gold foiling, and then the circle. So there's 2 of each of these, and then there's 2 sheets. So nice, nice big labels for our sentiments, because those are kind of big as well. So here is a 3rd card base, and it has like a little bit of tone on tone coloring here with the images of the stamps of the dandelions. And so that's going to go there. And then we have 3 little card panels, so for a layering, but these are gold foiled. Aren't they beautiful? So we have that. Here's the acetate box. That is for gifting. There's just 1 of those, and there's like a little belly band to put on it, and it just says for you. So we have that. And then we have some of the die cuts. So this is just a small flower with the gold foiling on white. And then we have 3 sheets of die cuts here. So you have a big flower, stem right here, a big flower stem, and then we have 2 of these that are kind of like a semicircle of the die, and so we have 2 of those. They kind of go, they're going to go in a round circle. Then we have 2 of these smaller flower pieces. So one's a little bit bigger than the other, but they're both kind of on the smaller side. So I'm going to leave those out. We're going to need one of these. Actually, I have it all set up already. I don't know why I'm doing that, because I forgot I have it all set to go. And so that is what is in our kit this month. And there is just so many options for this. And these flower dies are just gorgeous. And so lots of fun to be had. All right, so I'm going to get what I had put out here already set up for us, and then we will get started. So let's see, here we go, get to the box. Here's the box that I had already opened, and they are right here. So I have these all set for us, and I'm going to set that aside for everything we have. So let's make the cards that the kit was intended for. Then we'll get to a alternate, okay? And I think these will go pretty quickly. So let's just get this first one here. All right, so we have a label, a sentiment label. We have 2 flowers. We have this lovely card base. And so I'm going to get my bone folder so I can burnish the edge here to make a nice crease. And then we're going to stamp the sentiment, wishing you all the best, right here. And I have that already mounted up here. So we're going to go right here. And we're just going to put that right in the center of this, right here. And very nice. You can see how nice, big, and bold that sentiment is, and really all year around. Like, you can use it so many ways. It's just a great sentiment to have. And sorry guys, my nose is running today. I guess maybe some allergies, not sure. Okay, so now we're just going to get some of our dimensionals here, and this is going to go on top of here with dimensionals. And my phone is ringing. I'm going to just turn that off so that there's no more beeping sounds from it. All right, and so here we go. We're just going to put this on with some dimensionals. And then it looks like this bigger one is going to get a dimensional on it out here at this edge. And then this one looks like it's going to get 3 of those glue dots. I don't know, just 1 of these glue dots. Where's my take your pick tool? It's just easier for me to use this. So we're just going to use that right there. And then we'll get this put together. So super simple. I'm taking off the covers of the dimensionals for the adhesive. And this is just going to go centered on here in the upper part of the card. So let me move this up so you can see it better. And there we go. So I'm just going to press that down. Then this one's going to go right next to it like this. And since it is level with that the other dimensionals. So we have the dimensionals on the outside of the flower. Do you see there? So that you can see this is just laying on top of here. Okay. And then we're going to get rid of this cover on that. And this is going to lay right on top of here like that. And so we have both the little flowers. So easy and simple. And then we're going to get our beautiful gems out of the package so we can use them. All right. And so we're getting 3 on here. And looks like we're putting one down here and one up here and then another one over here. And so really simple card there with the gems. So that's the first card. It's beautiful just as it is. So you can just keep making more of those, and you can make 3 of those with the kit. And so I'm just going to set that aside and get the next card, which is this card base. And I have the pieces we need inside here. So I'm going to get my bone folder again. We're just going to burnish this edge nicely so that we can have a nice crisp edge. And then we're going to do some stamping with this one, which is going to get 1,000 good luck wishes. And let's see if I can see where I'm going. I think that's straight. If not, we'll deal with it. Not too bad. Not too bad. All right. So there we have that. 1,000 good luck wishes. So that's the stamping here. Okay. And so I'm going to close that up. And so we have this card panel that was in the kit. It's going to go right pretty much centered on here. And then we have the sentiment coming across here with the floral coming in the center, just like that. So very simple and easy, and it has us using the tear and tape. To be honest, you know me, I'm just going to go ahead and use my multi-purpose liquid glue because I already have it handy. And I just prefer that. Oh, goodness. All right, so we're going to just put this right on here. On there, just like that. And then I am going to put our label on next. Now, I'll be honest with you. If I was making this on my own, I would probably be wrapping a little bit of twine around this little sentiment label. And but we're going to follow the kit right now. But I like to do that. Just have a little bow going on over here. And then this piece is going to go right in the center of here. And so I don't feel like I need all those dimensionals down it. So I am just putting 2 right up here at the top where I feel like is most important. And let's just see where this is going to land. I think right there. And so there we have our card all put together very easily. And then we're going to add some of the gems. So let's see. Looks like we have a couple going over here like that. And then I'm going to put a couple down here And then where is that fifth one? It's high. Oh, there it is. So then it looks like we have another one down here. So beautiful. So beautiful. All by themselves, these cards are really gorgeous, and the sentiments are perfect to be used all the time. And I mean, this could easily be a birthday card for anybody. So beautiful. All right, so then we have our last one here, and again, I'm gonna burnish the fold here, just get a nice crisp fold. All right, and we're gonna stamp this one with hello friend. Hello friends. Love that saying. It's just so perfect. Where is my hello friend? Here we go. Was hiding. All right, so this is going to just go in the center. I believe it's going in the center. Yep. There we go. Just like that. All right. And that's that. So let's see what we got. We're going to turn this landscape. This card's going to go landscape. And it's a nice big circle. Did you see how big this is? I mean, it's literally 3 1/8. That's a big circle. So awesome. All right, so this is going to go right here in the center. And again, I'm going to use my multi-purpose liquid glue just to put that on. Tear and tape. All right, so let's see. Now I think we're going to put these on with some dimensionals. So let's put some dimensionals on these and figure out the placement, because these are gorgeous. Let's see. You know what? I'm going to cut this one so that I can put it down here. I'll do the same over here on this one. All right, then we're going to have one here and one here. All right, so it looks like they're kind of going about like that. So pretty. So pretty. So let me get the dimensional covers off on this one. So let's just see. Looks like I'm sure there's nothing, no wrong magic to that. How is everybody doing today? And Happy New Year. I'd love to hear from you guys. Do you like this kit? What do you think of it? I'd love to know if you've opened it. Have you made any of the cards? What's happening, folks? Tell me what you got going on while I figure out where these gems are. They're hard to find on here in the picture. So let's see. Oh gosh, I hate to put them on top of these flowers, but that's what it's doing. Let's see. Now we have another one up here. Looks like it's going there. Seems kind of weird. But we're following the plan. We're following the plan. All right, then it looks like we get one on this circle right here. And that is our third card. Aren't these so pretty? I just love them. Now you could easily put another sentiment on the inside, but the 3 cards that come in the kit are absolutely gorgeous. And so now let's move on, and I'll make an alternate project with you guys. You're happy you ordered 2 this month. Yeah, it is a really beautiful kit, and it can be really enhanced in many ways. Now, as you know, on the instructions in the back, they have some alternate ideas for you, and we really didn't talk about it. That's my bad, but there are the colors in the kit are balmy blue, crushed curry, old olive, pebbled path, and then the gold foiling. Okay, and so now we're gonna kind of dig into some alternates that I had created prior to today. So let me just move this stuff off of here, just so I'm not gonna have a huge mess. And then let me show you this really quick. So if you have if you decide you're going to gift some of these cards, you have this box that came in the kit. I don't think we offer these boxes currently. We have in the past, but not currently. And so I do know, because I've purchased some, that I can get them from like Amazon. But these are just a lot of fun way to fancy up your gift. All right, so that's how you put it together. You just kind of bend it into shape, and then they gave you a belly band here that has some score lines in it. So there's a couple of them here that you would need to score and bend and burnish the lines with your of the box. Okay, and it would just go together right here like that. So I'm going to go ahead and do this with you just so you have an idea of how this works. And so I'm just going to literally put a little bit of glue on the edge here. And then I'm going to line it up because I'm using my grid mat here. I'm going to line this up and try to put this on as straight as possible. So there we go. I'm just going to hold that down right there, and that'll dry up. All right, so now that's the front. That was the back where we just put that together. And then we have the front. And then, so there's this really sweet little flower, extra flower that they gave us for this. And I'm just going to use one of these little glue dots that they provided in the kit. And I'm sure there's instructions of how this should go, but I feel like this is pretty easy to do. So this is just going to go across there like that. And so now you have this really sweet little box that you can put some cards in and have a gift for a friend. And, you know, I just think these things are really handy to have around when you need a gift for somebody that is, the person in your life that literally, there isn't really anything that they need or want. So one of you opened it up when it arrived and made one of the cards for your daughter's birthday. Oh, that's beautiful. And you made a third one. Yeah, I love the tent fold. Made an alternate version like that. Oh, awesome. And used vellum. I bet that's pretty. I hope you'll post a picture of it if you have one. All right, so let's play a little bit. So this is my first alternate that I'm sharing with you guys, and I used the inked botanical cards designer series paper to you know, help bring a little bit more to the kit this month. And so I'm using a little bit of the DSP down here and inside, and I'm using an old olive card base here. So very simple. And so let me pull the pieces we need for this. As I kind of just set them aside here. So let me just grab that really quick. So we need one of these, and we need the flag here. And I have the other pieces here. And I also brought in, because I thought it went really nicely, is the pecan pie ribbon that has the, let's see if I can find the right, yeah, which one of these is English? Center stripe ribbon. So this is just like a kind of a really off-white, maybe very vanilla. It doesn't say that, but there's got a like a pecan pie stitch going down the center of it, which I think is a little bit like a gold color. And so I thought it would be nice with this. And so I'm just using a bit of it on this card. So I'm just going to cut off a little bit here for us. And for this card, I decided to use the card base in the kit instead of the DSP to bring that forward. So maybe that ribbon doesn't do the best. I may have to do a different ribbon. You know what? We might use balmy, the variegated white and balmy blue ribbon. I think this will be better for this card since it's a little bit of different coloring. So I have a piece left over from this card base. You know, it was full size, and so I'm going to just trim this down. I want the full 5.5 inches here, but I only need it to be 4 inches. Is that right? Let me just double check here what I did, because I think it is 4, but let me just double check. No, it's 3 7/8 to give a little bit more of an edge of the old olive there. So I need 3 7/8 here. And since this card base is really more white, that's why the ribbon doesn't work so good, because you see, like, that's not what we want, right? And so I'm just going to get rid of that little extra piece. All right, so I am starting with a Pebble Path as my card base, and it is cut 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. And I have here in my piles some, I think that's the right one to go. Oh, I might have to trim that down. I thought I had some already cut. Wait, here they are. Here they are. So this will go on the inside of there. All right. So this is going to basically go right on here like this. All right. And so it's just going to be centered. All right. And then we're going to use this piece, and I cut this piece down. So I am going to have to trim off about 1.5 inches, I think I cut off. Let's see. We're going to measure again. Let's see here. We're going to measure this to make sure if I can get to where I can see the whole piece. So 4 1/4. So yeah, we took off 1 inch, not 1.5 inches. Just 1 inch. All right, so I'm going to cut 1 inch off of here, and You know, you could always use the back for something if you wanted to. Otherwise, if you're like me, I just kind of toss it because otherwise I'm collecting things forever. All right, so this is going to go up here like this. So very simple alignment here. And then we're going to have our sentiment come across like this. All right. And what I can do here is I could just have a piece of this ribbon coming out of the side underneath there. And maybe we'll do 2 of them. Maybe we'll double it up. Maybe we'll double it up under there and get 2 pieces out. So let's see. I don't know. One of these scissors is better than the other one. Oh, this one is much better than this one. Oh man, that was like killing me because it just wanted to be such a messy cutter. All right, so we are going to put this on to the back of here once we stamp it so that those little ends are kind of coming out from the edge. Okay, that's what this is going to do. All right, so we need to stamp our sentiment on here, and I like the one I used before, 1,000 Good Luck Wishes. That's a great one. And so we are going to just put that on here. Fits great on this sentiment label. And so there we go. Just like that. And Wanda, do you guys have snow yet? We don't. We've had some cold weather this week, but not drastic by any means. So it might be easier if I just trim this apart. Oh, now they don't want to cut either. Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm gonna flip this over, and where are those glue dots I had? Here's the other little piece I had from the other kit. All right, let's see if I can just put a couple on here. So let me take that and let's just do this one here. And then we'll put another glue dot on here. And I'm going to do it partially on that ribbon just to help hold it in place. All right. And so this one, I'm going to just do a little bit different. Okay. So that we have those 2 coming out the edge. All right. Just a little extra oomph there. And so this is going to go on with dimensionals when we put it on. So I'm going to just kind of tack these down now up here with the dimensionals. So it'll just help to hold those ribbons in place better. All right, so that's that piece. So now we can start to glue these pieces together. And I had just thrown this out, but now I might keep it and put it on the inside of the card here. Even though I have that one little score line, I think it'll be fine. And we'll just add a little bit of extra pizzazz there. this kit, and I love that it's worked well with the inked botanicals. I like that paper and haven't really used much of it, and so it was fun to kind of play around with that. Um, and I can't wait to see what all of y'all are creating with your kit, and love to see how that works out for each of you. And I hope you'll share those in our group on Facebook. For January, I am working on I've had an add-on kit that I've offered the last several months, and I didn't in December just because I knew it was the holiday, and people are busy with other stuff. Oh, I almost made a mistake there. And so with the change in Stampin' Up, sharing with us the quarter of hints, or sneak peeks, I should say. There we go. And I flipped this around, so I have the darker at the top. It doesn't really matter because there's not any rhyme or reason to that. But so I've been thinking about how I'm going to do my add-on kit for the new year. And so I've decided I'm going to do a quarterly add-on kit. So it'll be available longer, and it will include materials that can be used over the 3 months of Paper Pumpkin. And I think that will be easier for people, and also a little less expensive, to be honest, because I can do more in one kit as opposed to having a kit every month. So I think that works out well. This is a little bit hanging over up here. I may want to trim that off. Let's see. I don't like that when it's hanging over, and it was just a smidge. So I think that is better. So what do you think about that? A quarterly add-on kit. So it would include some of the base colors of each of the months, but some of them overlap. And so that's where I think like it's going to be fine, because even if everybody doesn't get all 3 months, they can take advantage of the add-on kit and use it with the kit that they did get. So I think that's going to work out nice, and I'll be announcing that once I get the January kit. I just want to see it first to make sure about my decisions, and then I will announce it. So some of this you're kind of like doing in the dark, you know. So Wanda, you got a little early snowstorm, and it was rained away. Yeah, we've had a lot of rain here, which is unusual, but we'll take it because we're always in a drought down here. And you got a little bit more last week, a little dusting. Oh, it's nice. I think the snow the first time is pretty. But having lived in Buffalo, New York as a child, I know very much that doesn't last. The pretty white snow does not last. All right, so that's our card base. So now we just need to add some gems to this. And I like the change in the ribbon, and it's just same card, different colors. I think it's always nice to see what that could look like for everybody, and that way you can see what that looks like too, and how you can interchange things. So there's our 2, and get it to focus there. It's trying. I don't know what to do. I've tried it both ways. It's better this way, but there you go. Two different color designs, same card, different effect, right? This one's warmer, this one's cooler, and I just really like that card design. Now, because it has that panel on it, there's only 3 of those in the kit. So it's not like you can make a bunch of them, just a few. So that's one. And then let me see here, because I think I have another one pretty much ready to go. Let's see. Yes, I do. All right, so this is the card I think I teased y'all with this week in the teaser email or post that I put out. And so I think we can make this fairly quickly. And this is what the inside looks like. And again, I'm changing it up a bit, and we're going to use some different elements, and we'll go from there. So let me just grab this, because I already had a circle punched for it, and put our gems aside. Let me just get this cut. So this is going to be, let me just measure this one more time. So that is 3 7/8 by 4. Well, we're going to do that 3 7/8 by 5. So we're going to cut this down to 5. Yes. Had to think about that a minute. And then 3 7/8. I love this paper with the flowers because it's like a little bit, yeah, I was thinking that this is not cut down yet. All right, so now that's 5 1/2, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. So I have that piece. So let's just make sure I got this the way I want it. Yeah, that's going to be good. All right, and so then I have a bit of balmy blue here. Yeah, that's going to work. So I'm going to make this 5 1/8 by 4. Hopefully I did that right. Well, hello, thanks for joining. I'm so glad you're here. It's great to have you. You're watching from North Dakota. Wow. Fantastic. Thank you for sharing. Yeah, so I think that's going to work out nicely. So we're just going to do a little bit of a matte in the balmy blue on the white background instead of how we did here with the pebbled path, white frame and the blue there. So just changing it up a little bit, and that's going to work out perfectly. And let's see here. I'm just going to keep those little pieces for now. And I think this is what yep, it is. I used this piece to cut the label. This was the bottom of the piece we just cut off, so we're not wasting that. I said earlier I was going to toss it, but I am keeping it now. Oh, that's so awesome. You're a good friend for doing that. You know, Awesome. How sweet. So this looks, you can make it 3. It's not a big deal. I am just going to go ahead and cut it at 3. And then I'm going to angle this. I'm going to put my corner at a 1/2 inch there. And then I'm going to come down and just have my angle, because it doesn't really matter which direction I'm going. And we may actually change it up. I may move it up here because I don't want to interfere with the flowers down here. I could even go this way even. We'll see. We'll see what we're going to do. We will figure it out together. Okay. So we have our cardstock here, and we are just going to burnish the edge and get a nice crisp fold line. And then we're going to start and figure out what we're going to use. So let me just get the flower that we want here. And it's this bigger flower that we're going to use. And I'm trying to remember what's on the other side of here. Yeah, no, that's not what we want. And I think I have one other circle here that, I don't know, I kind of like the darker one. I just think it stands out more. But if you have an opinion, I would love to hear it. If you like the lighter circle or the darker circle, while I stamp my sentiment. So if you can let me know in the chat if you like the light circle of crushed curry or the darker one. These two come from the Inked Botanicals, and we are going to stamp Hello Friend. All right, we have a darker, another darker. Love it. I love it when we are on the same page, ladies. Same page. Now I'm going to put this close to this edge because we may not want this to be the full length. All right, darker it is. And thank you for that. So, you know, I love this paper because I don't know if you can tell or not, but it's almost like the same kind of flower in it that's happening right here. It's so crazy how well that came out. So we're just layering that, and then we're using this here, and the flower just kind of comes across there. Now, I think because of the flowers down here at the bottom, I'm just going to kind of tuck this in up here so that it's just at the edge of this. And I could probably even trim that off a little bit more for the space. But I think that would be fine. If I just trim that a little bit, I think that will be perfect. And perfect place for the sentiments. So let's just get that taken care of right here. And then we can also do that right here. Just like that. It's going to be perfect. All right, so we have this little 1 inch now, probably by barely 2 inches. For our sentiment, we have our balmy blue layering piece. We have a piece of the cardstock. The little circle is the 2 3/8 inch circle, the punch that is, I don't think it's in the catalog anymore. And then we're going to just layer this up. Now, I did have this ribbon in here, and that was fine on the other one. But for this one, I think we should use gold because it is got the gold foiling. So I'm going to just cut off a bit of this for here, and we'll do that. And then instead of doing rhinestones, I think we'll do the if I can locate them, I think we will do the butterfly, the brushed brass butterfly. Where are they? They cannot be far. There we are. I think we'll put the brushed brass butterflies on here. I think that'll be gorgeous with the white back. All right, you ready? You ready to put it together? I'm ready. All right, so let's just get some glue dots here. I'm going to use these up because I'm, chasing this little thing around, and that's kind of driving me bananas. All right. I don't really know where I need these, but we're just going to do some placement. I just want those gone. For us to put the ribbon on the back. All right. There we go. All right, so we're just going to have some ribbon coming out up here. And then we're going to have it folding a little bit over there. So we need it to, where is my next one? Okay, so it's going to be coming across there. It's going to be good. And then this one's going to fold over to this side, and we have another glue dot right here for that. That'll be perfect. All right. So now I'm just cutting off a little bit of the edges. Done. Like I said, I've really missed crafting with all of you the last few weeks. I enjoyed my time away and taking the time for the holiday, which I think was good and for me to do. But at the same time, I missed you guys. And so let's, that will bring us up. We've got at least 2 done. I have at least 1 already for next week to go, and but I will probably create a couple of others to share with you. All right, and so we're gonna put some dimensionals on here just to kind of pop this up, and then also put these ribbons down so they are less ornery. I don't need as many as I'm putting on here, but it just helps to hold that down. So just know that you do not need 7 dimensionals. Oh my gosh. So fun though, right? Dimensionals, they're just so fun. They add a lot of fun. All right. So this is just kind of going right here, and I want to make sure it's a little bit centered. So we have our ribbon coming out, and we're going to glue this down here. What's for dinner tonight, folks? What are you guys having? We're having beef and broccoli tonight. It's one of my favorites that my husband makes. What about you guys? Oh yeah, the paper in the circle, that is from the Inked Botanical DSP that is in the annual catalog. And let me just get that here. So it is the Inked Botanicals. It's 6x6. The number is 161157. And I have enjoyed this paper because I just think it has so many beautiful colors in it. But so this is a little bit used, but you will be seeing in the future, we're gonna use this same kind of the flowers from the kit, but we're gonna use it with the Lost Lagoon and Pretty Peacock next week. It's going to be gorgeous. I mean, look at these flowers on here. I know that this is Old Olive, but it's not bad at all. Okay. You have it. Awesome. And so I just love it because there's a lot of options, and you can even like mix even in with it the Calypso Coral, right? And so I just love the flower that they're the crushed curry because it's such a rich yellow that you can really bring in some of these other bolder colors. And so this particular DSP pack just immediately came to me whenever I was thinking about what I was going to create. And I'll show you the one I have together for next week. I just think it's so pretty. So we're going to have a lot of fun doing this next week. But I've got some other ideas too popping around in my head. And so we'll have some fun with that. All right. And then this is going to get popped up also. And so this is where you may have to, I think I had to double up my dimensionals up here because where the flower hangs off, you know, it's already popped up here. And so we just need a double layer of dimensionals for that piece so that it will lay evenly on here and not look like it's falling down. So I'm just gonna add those there, and I think that's all we really need. I don't think I all right, so this is where we're gonna go. I want to just make sure I get that at the edge just like that. Okay, and there we have it. There's our card today. Now let's add the butterflies because I'm sorry, but those brushed, I don't know what they are, brush brass. The brush brass butterflies are just beautiful and will make this even more spectacular. So, gosh, I've got a little bit of a mess going on. So let me just straighten up a bit while this is all happening. And okay, so there we go. All right, let's just add a few of these to here. And one more. All right, so there you have it with this. You're making it with me, Wanda. Oh, that's so good. Oh, this was fun, y'all. And I'm looking forward to spending time. You like the tool? This is my favorite tool. This is the Take Your Pick tool right here. There's a lot more to it, but this is the part. There's actual caps that go on here, but this piece comes off and it's like a little, it can be a spatula or a little pokey end tool. I don't change it out much. And then this is a putty end that you can actually grab things with it because it'll kind of stick to it. But also, like if you're just wanting to pick up a little piece of scrap, it'll pick it up with that little putty end. And so, favorite tool, take your pick. It's called Take Your Pick. And there's other little add-on attachments for it. Let me see if I can find this really quick because I think that it would be helpful. Let me just show you it in the catalog real quick so that you can see what the other attachments are. So let's see if I can just, I think it's, do we not have the, oh my goodness, tools, 136, 150, let's look at 150. Yeah, so here's the Take Your Pick tool. It's on page 145 in the catalog. But so it has also like two ends that are the stylus, like with the little different size balls on the end. So there's a small and a large stylus that could also go into this piece of it. And I just don't use that part. I have it, it's just not in front of me. But then there's this whole nother set of things here that are the interchangeable tips. And it's a hobby blade, it's a pick tip, and a rotary, perforated rotary. So, and then also there is this one over here, which is a little bit hard to see, but it's a brush. So it can be used to like take all the little pieces off of a really delicate die cut that need to be pulled out so the brush can be rolled across it. Yeah, it's a really amazing tool. So the Take Your Pick tool is item number 144107, and it's $11. $11 to make your life a lot easier. That's what I say. So let me know if I can help you with any of that. In the meantime, we made the cards that are designed, the kit was designed for, and we made two alternates. If I can pick these up, oh my gosh, why can't I pick them up? All right, so just trying to clear off some space here. So we made this card here, and then we made this card here. Those are our alternates right here. And then we made the cards that are from the kit. Just like this. So we made 5 cards today, and it was so fun. Even better, right? Absolutely. That is like the most common sense tool to me ever. It changed my whole life with crafting. Me trying to pick all those little bitty things off just was not working out. So all right, everybody. Thank you for joining. I know we ran a little bit long today, but I just had so much fun and catching up with all of you. And so very, very happy to spend some time with you today. I am going to try and do a little unboxing on my business page. So you may pop over there and follow that if you don't already. It's Red Daisy Crafts on Facebook. And I know Wanda's over there and checks me out once in a while. So thank you very much for joining me this evening. And I hope you have a wonderful week ahead. Don't forget, if any of these things just really jump out at you, I would love it for you to use my January host code. There is a link. I will post a link into this under this video for you to go shop in my store at this host code to make it easier for you. But If you have a demonstrator, please shop with them. I just would love to be helping you if you are looking for a demonstrator for yourself. So thank you and have a great week ahead. I will see you next Sunday on the 14th, and we will do more alternates with all the best. And have a great weekend, everybody. A rest of the weekend and week ahead. Bye-bye.